Welcome back. Is there something I... There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I should... No, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempted sabotage by a rival company. Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business. Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it. Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however. Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals. The site is quite old. From the look of it, it's been settled before. Zerka Corporation claimed it only a few decades ago. Some other corporation that went under, probably. Not a lot of records are kept about backwater places like this. The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try. The Jawas are scavengers, and a bit primitive. Hard to understand. They have an affinity for droids. Some of our scientists believe that they may not be native to the planet, but how they got here, they may not even know. As I said, they're hard to understand. They usually end up slaves to the Sand People. They aren't fighters. Good traders. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collect. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. As you...
again. Is there something else you wanted? I really have to get back to work. I repaired the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks. Have you? Not many hunters have tried in the past. Good luck to you is all I can say. The sand people are vicious. I see the damage on the crawlers when they come back. If they come back. I have no idea. I don't go out on the desert if I can help it. I'm sure the sand people will find you if you walk far enough. Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now. No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life. I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave. All right then, back to work, I guess.
A private trader told me about the bloodshed on Kashyyyk. Seems like Zerka wants to forget it was ever there.
Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Kachi.
Those Jawas. I don't understand a thing they say.
Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata. Bonana chaku.
Hudarilo, ieta upiso, kinkun na pamulibati.
If you were looking for your fortune, you picked the wrong planet.
Dustadan gelfa, Norisidan gelfa, Dudutusplak fandibu gelfa, Norisidan gelfa vadinoga gelfa, Vahuelta, Kolo dus divan bebut, Nikel di remote. Uudastaan sieltä, uudestaan kiis. Siellä spaade juridische Duftede annevat. Duftedään kelfaa, Norisidan kelfaa. Dudutusplak fandibu kelfaa. Norisidan gelfa vadinoga gelfa. Uudastaan sieltä, uudestaan kiis. Siellä spaade juridische Duftede annevat. Duftedään kelfaa, Norisidan kelfaa. Dudutusplak fandibu kelfaa. Norisidan gelfa vadinoga gelfa. Kolondus divan bebut, Vahuelta, Kuuta. Kelmo tuntuu niipilongan di kelfa. Duftedään kelfaa, Norisidan kelfaa. Dudutusplak fandibu kelfaa. Norisidan gelfa vadinoga gelfa. Vahuelta, Kolo. Duftedään kelfaa, Norisidan kelfaa. Dudutusplak fandibu kelfaa. Norisidan gelfa vadinoga gelfa. Uudastaan sieltä, Duftedään kelfa. Ja.
Kakinja nawabagaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun. Noba mulira tilai kunka, kang nibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba nopi do ula, kakinja nawabagaon, bagwa shank kontimachit Baba Hassan Shan, Noba mulira tilai kunka. Smilya! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yakfuli ko kala Gigi! Nikawa dupaka! Patisa, patisa! Kon mulis limo po iwanga kun biskin. Chi itakanki changa kilikon. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Otong hitwama chi aki inko tu. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin. Kimba no kon nikdota. Chachiska. Topa na otovo kasa. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na otovo kasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, kakinja nawabagaon, bagwa shank kontimachit Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Otang hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba nokun nik dota. Patoga yakfuli kokala jiji. Tingkuin ko ka, tong hitwana ji sakat agi inko tune, chuna muli ra, tong pa nong tunek abog. Kimba no konik dota, patisa, kava, yun patisa, chiwa aita kan ki jiyokaku. Uchua penki, tang itwama ji human act in ikatune, chi ita kanki chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki. Kakin cha nawabagaon, bagwa shank konti machit Ciao. Achua penki, yun patisa, ichuba jikuka naga, kingu wa mulira duana, kimba nikcha lora kun, baba Hassan shan, noba mulira tilai kuka. Chiwi aita kat. Ciao baso. Ciao baso.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about. Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret. Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that Hut Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it. Go on, leave me alone. I don't feel like answering. I wouldn't be much help to you anyway. I'd deal with that Hut.
I love watching the races. Nothing much else to do.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna mulira, tangi baba Hassan shan, noba.
The track here isn't the greatest, but we have to practice someplace.
Tangabun shan onang. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara choni yun tun jiji either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana. China pala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Tun ni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kun no ba muladra ki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa na nonek, tu nikton chu chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibo kurk. Tanga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni jiji aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana, kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa na nonek, tu nikton chu chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibo kurk. Mucho shakapaka, yi ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Tonga boksha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. China pala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Dun ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Tonga boksha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulek. Tonki pa na nonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk. Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Tonga boksha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulek. Tonki pa na nonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk. Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. China pala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Dun ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Mucho shakapaka. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulek. Tonki pa na nonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk. Tonga boksha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. China pala mul.
Ako Chekopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Snimo puituana. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes tonga buksha unmenong. Kava volpa mulsi umanabak mulira. Chuniyun tunjichi aifatuana. Kava volpa mulsui umana. Labura na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tonga buksha unmenong. Kava volpa mulsi. Umanabak mulira. Chuniyun tunjichi aifatuana. Kava volpa mulsui. Umana. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuhunkavi. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes, jibedwana ni bobo. Tung mabuung siya nunyan. Muchitito aki, jijaku. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Jibedwana ni bobo. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuhunkabi wanga chona tizoras partaze. Igatuk hakujijia. Niko ite manbogra tonk. Jibeduanan. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuhunkabi. Kipe chao na kiniko sendi. Nao pundik turang wangabula. Chila yun now.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi haudunga kuhunkavi. Rundi haudunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kuhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi haudunga kuhunkavi. Rundi haudunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kuhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Rundi haudunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kuhunkavi. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Wanga chona tizoras bafkaze. Igatuk hakujijia. Niko ite manbogra donk. Jibedwa nani bobo. Ugrashok konti chaun tatuin. Chubakan chupa chawati tokiwish yun kun. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi haudunga kuhunkavi. Rundi haudunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kuhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kun. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi haudunga kuhunkavi. Rundi haudunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kuhunkavi. Tuknen tang. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi haudunga kuhunkavi. Yinova mulera kin. Rundi haudunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kuhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi haudunga kuhunkavi. Chupaka chonagan totril. Titoki yumabogra. Chikudo kano pawa. Titoki graduk. Tangu tima. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera. Rundi haudunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Yinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Rundihaut lagoda narin. Rundihaut. Rundi. Lagoda narin kismatoma. Inkin slimmo podona. Rundihautongratong kimbanang kongkek. Wana kumbes chinfayamui. Lagoda narin kismat. Lagoda. Rundihautongratong. Rundihautongratong kimbat tupakachonagarn tot lagoda narin kismatoma. Inkin slim. Rundihautongratong kimbanang kongkek. Wana kumbes chinfayamui. Rundihautongratong kimbanang kongkek. Hautonga. Rundi. La. Wanna kumbes, Chimpayamuri, Kununkabi, Tuknen Tangjo, Kunnemulirabes, Giokoya wish Humani Bajoni Bes, Un Latinum Hudu, Yukaril Ginotekta. Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanan Konkek, Lagoda Naring, Motadahat, Rundi Ik. hautongaton. Mutadahat.
Oh, you're gonna like it here. Crowd's friendly, even if it doesn't really compare to rate.
Yuka Rill won't recover from the loss you handed him anytime soon.
Smilia, ti do punta krita. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wanakumbes, tonga buk sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni gigi aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana. Hakuji kopa, jino mula rak kampiak, slimjo puan wandwana. Mucho kakin tang chin.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds. If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock. I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and Mata. If there's anything... Mata has some basic incentives for good times, which you probably know, but this is just an amateur track. The pro circuit is where the real credits are, but even that is hurting. I guess a lot of riders were on Terrace. Hurry it up. You have to step up and do it to know anything about it. You will understand once you post some fast time. Hurry. Sorry, I've been here a few years, but only for the racing. Maybe ask over at Faza's. All right.
Rundi hautongaton kimbanan konkek. Lagola na rinkis matoma. Yinkin rundi hautongaton kimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes chimpa. Lago motada. Kimpayam. Lagoda na ring run.
The Zerka Corporation will unload this outpost on someone. Maybe not for a few years, but...
Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wana kubes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra.
Kincha na gobakon uti umal.
Nothing smells worse than a herd of wild banthas. Nothing!
Huh? Who are you then? The only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum. What, did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet? I pity you if you were expecting a prosperous mining outpost. Nothing here but sand and more sand. There's a little hunting and racing, but nothing that'll make a small man rich. You got a license there, don't you? Faz's Lodge will be open to you now. Nothing more I can tell you about hunting that his lot won't. And since you got that license from Zerka, you know they look for bounties of their own. They're the ones with credits to pay and interest to protect. All right, then. I suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris. That's all anyone from Off-World is talking about. Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess the Sith are the ones that do it. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. But war gets the money moving. Maybe they'll decide to fortify us out here. No. Just no. I don't look for trouble. You'll have to talk to people yourself if you want more than that. Now, if you don't mind... All right. I've already gone over this stuff with you. Couldn't you just go ask someone else? I'm not one of those listening bartenders. I don't deal with any of that. Mata the Hutt has a lock on everything race-related on Tatooine. You deal with him, or you don't race. All right, then. Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand. I had a few Zerk...
Our business has nothing to do with you, Spacer.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it, you swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost like this? As long as there's flat ground, what do you care? I don't really have any interest in helping you. Will this be quick? Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will. All right then, make it quick. Nobody we brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rock was supposed to have mining potential to last for years. Nothing but garbage ore, good for nothing. You ever try to sell someone garbage? My name's Mud in 3 systems now. Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will. All right then. Good.
It's not that hard to understand if you listen. It's just odd.
Yes? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I am here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt Dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a Krayt Dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition, nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Taris. Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name. The best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Always look forward to going back. Now, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in a winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know? I don't want to get into that, miss. Let's just say that there was always someone on trackside rooting for me. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, yeah, gone. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young. It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass. I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zaris from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race. I don't know, but some people just have something that lets the bike take them. It's like the air stops pushing back. That's an old track tale, you know, when the wind decides to stop fighting. I used to have that. Not more. All right, then. Ask me again in a few years, and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. There is one. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. Well, you should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy. Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Bazak. I'm sure you do, but I won't have answers. I leave other people to their business, and they leave me to mine. Really, you'll have to seek information elsewhere, but if you want some recreation, I've cards ready to play. Must I? An opinion would draw attention to myself. The Sith have shown what happens to things that draw their attention. All right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come.
Ubapatu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Shang Yung Yang, Tom Katok Smakdelia.
Nothing smells worse than a herd of wild banthas. Nothing.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
Punta Scialfa. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Punta Scialfa. Uftakel Chief. Colorlufta. Tuftadan Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa. Tudentuf Blab Van Nibel Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa. Badinuga Gelfa. Punta Scialfa. Uftakel Chief. Colorlufta. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Punta Scialfa. Uftakel Chief. Colorlufta. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Puntas. Uftakel Chief. Punta Scialfa. Puntas. Uftakel Chief. Punta Scialfa. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Antibian Golupino. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Tuftadan Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa. Tudentuf Blab Van Nibel Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa. Badinuga Gelfa. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Punta Scialfa. Uftakel Chief. Colorlufta. Puntas. Uftakel Chief. Punta Scialfa. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Puntas. Uftakel Chief. Punta Scialfa. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo. Punta Scialfa. Uftakel Chief. Colorlufta. Papuilta. Colorluf Ivan Reput. Ikel Irimo.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation. Master? Master?
Yeah?
What?
나보다 니 윈키스마 토마 와나쿤 베스 징파마 루리라 톡 징방 논켓.
A private trader told me about the bloodshed.
Oui, tam boragatong mulira shauturu.
나보다 니 윈키스마 토마 와나쿤 베스 징파마 루리라 톡 징방 논켓 톡 닝자 무리라 와베스.
Tolpada pongwale katun chuchut. Kabadum ku pilio botenya. Bonanay ku.
나보다 니 윈키스마 토마 Wannaku best Jingpa.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper... Well, let's see it. Come on. All right, I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
What? Huh?
Master?
With Terrace gone, I wonder who the Sith will turn on next.
No one leaves Anchorhead without... Well, let's see it. All right, I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you know him, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift. Don't play dumb. You're just another of his playthings down at the hunting club. I know your type through and through. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did. Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough. Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart. Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies. I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
What?
What can I do?
Here.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed. Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. What could you... Hey, I remember you. You're the young lady from Foz's Club. Talk about answered prayers. Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
This should be interesting.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right. Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming. Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think? You know, now really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be more receptive after I'm rescued. You're beautiful, but not too bright. I hunt to make a living. Other hunters talk about honor, but they still sell their trophies. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please? Well, of course, darling. Anything at all. Hey, no problem. But it won't be a fortune or anything. I bet the wife has drained our shared accounts. Now, about that help. Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
You